Have you ever eaten a raw onion? Can leave you with quite the breath, I tell you that. My dad used to humor myself and my brother when we were kids, and he would bite into an onion like an apple, and yeah, it was kind of memorable. But ever since then, I've been kind of into onions because he'd make us onion sandwiches and stuff like that. They do make you pretty smelly though, so you know, keep that to yourself. Anyway, little side note there. Build episode number 17. For those of you guys that are just chiming in, this is all old stock footage, so the van is almost complete, you guys. I've been working on it a little bit, so I just got this thing put up here last night. But these days I'm still working on the van, so there's a lot of little things that I'm working on right now, and I'm filming it, and but I'm going to show that stuff later. So the build series is going to come out in a linear fashion. And then for those of you that are just interested in more of the day-to-day stuff, I'm going to be inserting those videos between the build series videos as it rolls out. So you'll kind of see like an old school build series video, and then you're going to see a more current, like less than a week old video that's going to be depicting what's going on for me right now. Anyway, without further ado, here you go, build series episode 17. Okay, so I just relocated the fuel pump back here. And I turned it a little bit just so that this connector's on the side, and hopefully that's okay. In the picture it's on the down bottom position, but I'll ask those guys if I have to spin it. I will spin it the other way, but I'll try that for now. And anyway, so that's pretty well buttoned up. Oh, that's all tight. I might put a little bit of something right there so it doesn't rub on that, just in case. And then I gotta do something on the other side. So this time I ran down, and while it looks like it's close, it's not actually close to the exhaust pipe, but it's getting there. So here it is. I wrapped it with some stuff. That's about as close as it's gonna get. I could probably suck it up with some zap straps. Okay. Okay guys, so got the heater is in, and that's the control harness with the little display board on there. Everything's plugged in. The duct I just have tied up right here, and it's just like dangling there for now until I get my cabinet made. That's gonna be how it is. Power wires are right there, and then on this side I ran the harness down and around for now underneath this board. That's going to the heater, and then the fuel line goes in behind the wall, and it pops out over there. Let me go show you. So it pops out of here. I put a little fitting back there, and then I've got fuel filter. I set this up on this container. It's not the best. It's going to need a little pinhole in here in order to vent. But I might end up picking up a proper tank, although I do want to get something that fits in this space, and this is about the right size. I just need something that's built better than that. So that's it. I'm just going to load my stuff in here right now because I need to. So, got me one of these. Have to have one in the van, for sure. I'm not sure if I'll be keeping this one overall because it's quite big. It's a 5-pounder, but it is the size I want. There's one space that I'm going to put it by the passenger side sliding door, and I have to put the seatbelt back in place just to make sure it's going to fit. So, find out today. Went to the mail room and I got some supplies. That's one of my rolls of 12 gauge wire. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be more than I need for sure, but anyway, that's that. I got some XT60 connectors, so I'll probably use those for a few connections just to plug in a few bits and pieces. Heat shrink, so I got some of that for wiring. I've got some of my wiring as well came in, so this looks like this is probably the 6 gauge and this is probably the 4 gauge. So I got 15 feet of each one of those. So that's great. And then I got my A&L fuse blocks. Oh, okay, that's just a little piece of plastic. Anyway, that's the those are the fuse blocks. These are from Renogy. They're not bad. I think those will do just fine. So yeah, it should be fine. I mean, in all honesty, like, this is actually kind of cheap. This should have been built a little bit better back here. That being said, they are what they are, so I'll go with these for the time being, and then maybe change them out in the future. But yeah, the reason I got these Renogy ones is because I had a hard time locating the right amp sizes for these fuses and getting them all here in time to be able to do the electrical project. A lot of them were going to be like shipping out in like late January, and I was just like, no, that's like another month away from today. So anyways, it's good to get this. So I got two 60 amps and I believe two 100 amps, and I got some 80 amp fuses on their way in too. So that's that. Let's see what else I got. Well, of course I got the new fire extinguisher. Grab that right now. So here's the 5-pound setup. So it's a little bit on the big side, but I've got a spot for it in mind. I still have to build cabinets and stuff to be able to hold this. So for now, I'm just resting it down horizontally in a place in the van where I can get to fairly easily. And then here's the last thing. This is what I really want to check out right now. This is the hydraulic crimper. So we will see how this is. So comes with seals, comes with a nice case. Not bad. Let's see, take a look at these things. These are the Crimper gauge 3 HWG. I haven't even come across that. 4, yes. So yeah, cool. 4 of those. These actually look like they're fairly reasonably well built. So I do like that. The tool itself. Pretty beefy. So yeah, I don't know. I probably didn't need it to be that beefy, but there it is. That's quite a hefty tool. I'm gonna try this out again. Okay, it's working. I'll flip you around, show you. Nice warm air. There's cookies I'm eating. So, everything looks good. It sounds like that fuel pump is continuous so long as it's running. It's not that loud, but you can hear it a little bit. Click, click. Yeah. I actually have it powered off of the Jackery on that 12-volt cigarette lighter. I got that thing in, so it's pulling together. They're pulling 18 watts. The kitty alarm pulls 1 watt. So there it is. That's the manifold. I had to build this thing out of steel.